All right, is this working now? Are we going live? Oh, okay. So, hey, looks like we're live. That's pretty cool. That worked pretty well. This is going to be a bit of fun as we get set up and go live on YouTube. Just as we get the whole thing running, let's have a look. Okay. So, this is pretty cool. We are live. So, um, hey, there we are. That's pretty cool. So we're up and running. So we are live. I'm just doing this as an informal live broadcast. This is not a webinar. I just want to test this out and just try this out. So here's the deal, right? So here's the deal. Yesterday we had a live webinar. It went really well. First time to use YouTube Live. Thank you so much for coming along. Really great to have your participation. That worked out really well. So basically, the upshot of that is I'm going to do more. I'm going to do more webinars. If I can do one a week, if that's going to really deliver value, then I'm going to do one a week. And if I can do more than one a week, I will do. So what I'm planning to do, and it'd be great to get your feedback on this, is I'm going to do one webinar a week here on YouTube Live. And then, as much as I can, I'm going to do my videos every day as I have been doing, but instead of recording those videos, I'm going to do them live. So, these could be at random times during the day. So if you're a subscriber to my channel, you're going to see, the live alert pop up, and then it's going to tell you that I'm live, and then you can jump on, and if you want to chat with me, you can chat with me. And what I'm going to talk about in these live broadcasts for day to day is growing a business. So growing your business, growing my business, the adventure that is being an entrepreneur. So that's what I'm going to talk about. So that's what my plan is for the live broadcast. Do that every day. I can't set a time for the live broadcast because this is going to happen when, around my schedule. If I set it at the same time every day, then what's going to happen is I'm going to miss some of the broadcasts. So I'm going to do it when and if possible. And then once a week on that Wednesday, I'm going to do the webinar. So, would love it if you can join me and we can use this time to talk about growing a business. So use this time to ask me questions about growing your business, your startup, challenges that you face in building your business and that kind of thing. And I'll share with you my journey as well in growing the business. So here's what I've learned so far. Now, if you go way back to day one of the Level Up Challenge, if you go way back to day one, you will see the two goals that I set for myself this year, which I shared with you, which were one, to take a business from 0 to 100,000 in revenues in 1 year, a totally new business, and secondly, to complete a half Ironman triathlon in under 6 hours, which would be my 5th Ironman race. So Ironman training aside, let's talk about business. One of the lessons I want to share with you today, and this is really, makes a nice sort of dovetail into the whole webinar thing, is that in growing your business, the most important thing that you'll have to master is marketing, right? You have to become good at marketing. You can't just create a product and hope that the product sells itself. You have to be, good at the marketing thing. So, what I've learned is that, one of the things that I share with my students and the startups that I work with and any kind of entrepreneurs that I have in my network is that, there are so many different marketing channels out there, right? There's so many different marketing channels that you could spend your time. There's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, blah, 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 all those different social media channels. There's doing events, there's email, there's website, blogs, there's video, YouTube as here. There's, getting up and standing on stage and doing conference presentations, these kind of things. There's face-to-face presentations. There's knocking on doors and selling to people cold. There's picking up the phone and pitching people, cold calling. There's so many different marketing channels out there, not to mention advertising as one. So what do? How do you invest your time as an entrepreneur in these different marketing channels? My advice to you is this: find the channel that works best for you and double down on that channel. So, one of the mistakes that I see entrepreneurs make is that they spend too much time trying to master every single channel. So I hear entrepreneurs telling me that, how do I get 10,000 Twitter followers? And the thing is that, okay, you can get 10,000 Twitter followers, but is it going to be the best channel for you to market your business? There is one channel out there which you are really well adapted to. Maybe you haven't found it yet, but maybe in your gut, you kind of know what this channel might be. So for example, maybe you're good at public presentations. If that's the case, then your best marketing channel is where you're doing some kind of public presentation. It could be standing on stage, could be like me, sitting in front of a camera and broadcasting to a random bunch of people out there in the universe. That could be one way of marketing, right? That would be much more effective than you spending all that time growing a Twitter following or trying to get onto Instagram or trying to build your Facebook fan page. So find the channel that works for you and double down. And this is what I'm doing with the YouTube live streams, is that two things. Firstly, that it's new. So I'm a great believer that, if you get in early with a marketing channel and you master that channel before the mass market gets into it, you have a huge opportunity. So the first guys to get, you look at YouTube today, look at people like PewDiePie and Minecraft Dan, these are just kids, right? With all due respect, these are 20-year-old guys, right, who are making big money. They're making 7 figures building their YouTube channel because they got in really early. And it's the same with people on Twitter and the same with people on Instagram, right? The people who get in early and master the channel are the ones that make the most value and have the biggest fan base long term. So for me, YouTube Live is like that. It's an early channel. I'm in here, I'm doubling down. What I'm doing to double down is I'm not increasing my effort on YouTube Live. I'm simply turning off the taps on the other channel. So, I don't have a Twitter account. Well, I do, but I never use it. I don't have a Twitter account. I shut down my Facebook fan page. I shut down Instagram. I shut down Facebook, etc., right? So I think you have to realize that to grow, you don't simply say, yeah, I'm going to do more YouTube or I'm going to do more Instagram. You have to say no to something first. So the point about doubling down on your marketing channel is that identify the marketing channel that works best for you and turn off the taps on the other channels. These channels are just kind of incremental. They're just marginal gains. The effort that you put into them is not sustainable. You could put 100 hours into Twitter, but what kind of results would you get out of that? If Twitter is your marketing channel, then double down on it. But for most people, it isn't, right? Unless you're a celebrity. So for me, YouTube Live is that marketing channel. So I'm doubling down on YouTube Live and I'm turning off the taps on the other channel. There we go. So you're going to see more of me here, whether you like it or not. I'm here on YouTube Live. So I'm going to be here every week doing a live broadcast. I'll be here most days trying to do a live update for you, not a webinar. Because it's so much easier than just simply, recording a video. I can just go straight to tape, as they say in the old days, and share this with you and share my update. So that's what I wanted to share with you. It's day 26. Updates from me. What else do you want to know? Well, yesterday we had a really good webinar and that worked out really well. First time on the platform, doing the $100 startup. We talked about this book here, which, it's a good book. I totally recommend this book. There's some really great lessons in that book, which hopefully I'm getting across to you and sharing with you. So, what I want to do now is my future webinars that I do every Wednesday. I want to archive those and put them into the course. So if you are a course member of the Entrepreneur Upgrade, you will get access to every single webinar that I do. I'll archive it. It won't be available on YouTube after the live broadcast. I'll put it then onto the course platform so you can go and check it out, review it, and that should integrate quite nicely into the content on the Entrepreneur Upgrade course, which is available on upschool.io, by the way. So that's everything. So just a quick update today. I thought this was a good opportunity to try out the YouTube Live platform with you, just on an ad hoc basis. And as you notice, there isn't that horrible Wirecast logo thing popping up, which was kind of annoying. That was there yesterday, and it kept popping up and saying this is a demo of Wirecast or something. So I've upgraded and bought the software. So that's me doubling down. I mean, that cost me like what, $500, but you know, it shows my investment in the channel. So there you go. I mean, $500, but you know, I could spend that in time wasted on other channels like Twitter or Instagram. So you have to make these decisions. So hopefully that was useful. Update for you on my business progress. You know, 4 days to go before my 30-day cutoff date. I've got my first bunch of sales in for the course, which is great. Gives me confidence to move forward. Now what I'm focusing on, and I'll update you on in coming days, is the marketing funnel. So building out the marketing funnel. Right now it's quite early for me in the marketing. You know, I'm still getting here on YouTube Live. I'm still building out my newsletter. I'm still building out my website. So it's very early days. But, you know, that's what everybody faces in that first 30 days of launching their business. And the key is during all of this is not to get distracted and focus just on the building stuff, but you've got to be focused on getting the customers, because you know, without customers all of that doesn't make sense, right? So whatever you're doing with growing your business, what I want you to do is focus all your efforts on getting that first customer. And once you've got that first customer, you know, keep them in the network, make them happy, delight them. You know, that first group of customers, invest your time in those people, respond to them, talk to them, build a relationship with them. You know, that's the hustle, because that will be so valuable for you long term. You don't need to go out and do market research. It's right there in front of you. You know, those first customers are your most valuable assets in the business. So guard them, treasure them, and look after them, because they will help you grow your business long term. So that's where I am right now, and I will share over the coming days updates as and when they come on my marketing funnel, how it's going, successes, failures, been plenty of both at this stage. I haven't talked a lot about either at this stage really, but I've got a few days left before the 30-day deadline to share a few of those. So hopefully tomorrow more will come. Thank you so much for watching this ad hoc broadcast. There will be many more. So let's make 2017 the best year yet. Hopefully you're smashing your 2017 and getting your goals down and working towards achieving your goals and building your business this year. I really look forward to sharing that adventure, that journey with you. I'll see you tomorrow for day 27. Who knows? I might be live tomorrow if this works out. I'll go back and check the video and make sure it doesn't look completely off. Sort out the technical issues, iron those things out, and we'll be back for more tomorrow. Have a great day. Go and crush your day. Make it a fantastic day. This is the only Thursday, the 26th of January, 2017 you'll ever have. So make it the best one. And I'll see you tomorrow, Friday, for more.